Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm doing a current energy update between the feminine and male energies right now, so this can resonate with you on both ends of your yin and yang. Um, I already started kind of getting the deck going and meditating and kind of filling out these cards before I started the video, so I can kind of be a little bit more short with my message today. This is London, my cat. She feels like every time I do a reading, she's got to be present. So for the feminine energy right now, I have Earth and Flirt. Okay, so I feel like this is more of a passive energy, but I feel like the air energy is the masculine side today, and it could be air signs and a reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So let me kind of just explain this to you. Right now, the feminine energy is more of a passive energy, and the masculine energy is more of a assertive or active energy. Okay, so this energy I feel like is the male coming towards the female, or coming together with the female, or communicating, because at the bottom of the deck, of the romance deck, you have calling in your soulmate. Okay, so I feel like it says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So I feel like this is both energies doing this. And I feel like this is the air signs, the male air sign with the reconciliation. This is more of a higher vibration card. This is more of them both being in tuned now. And then you have this high vibration of the air sign as well. And I feel like there's the 7 and certain personal characteristics is of innocence. So I feel like this reconciliation is gonna have like this new like spin on things. I feel like it's going to be like deja vu, but it's going to be very innocent, kind of like movie like, you know, like something out of the movies, just really cute, light. And then you also have the earth energy with the flirt card. So I feel like extend your lighthearted energy to others. I feel like once this energy comes, there's a lot of brown. So I feel like the female energy has done a lot of grounding as well with the brown, just like that I see in this. And then also the 8, the 26 is an 8, which is a sage, and Carl Jung's archetype. So I feel like that is the card of sage. So saging is something to ground yourself. So I feel like the females are more grounded right now. You know, they're, you know, and now the masculine is taking on more of the dreamy state. Okay, but I feel like, and then with this card here, it's like she's grounded and he's got like the wings. So I feel like this resonates with the air and earth signs right now. And I feel like this is basically him being on a spiritual upliftment, and then her grounding herself more, and then them being able to come into union. So they're on the same page, and I feel like a union could come together as soon as, it's just like putting a puzzle piece together. It's like like the puzzle piece, the puzzle has already been drawn, but then it's been taken apart, and now it's got to come back together. And it's like there's just a couple more pieces that are going to be put in to make it, you'll see the big picture. Because then you have the air sign, which is the 25, and the earth is 26. So I feel like, you know, the female energy might have had a little bit more life experiences, but I feel like the air energy has, because the air energy is very fast. I feel like the male has had a lot of enlightenment and attunement, and just woke up quick. Okay, so not to say that they haven't went through a lot of pain, because they could have went through a lot of pain in a short amount of time, but masculines usually feel their pain in their sacral area, whereas the female normally feels pain throughout, like all over the place. You know, like the sword energy is like right there in one spot, but when it's your earth energy, it affects everything. It's everything you see, feel, touch, think, you know, smell. It's everything for the female energy. Okay, so I really just feel like the earth energy is really what the divine feminine is taking on right now. You could relate to this if you have your Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energies. And then the air is the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, is that reconciliation necessarily coming towards you. I'm going to get some more clarification though. Let's see here. So, oh, look at the bottom of the deck. 2 cups. Okay, so it's like as above, so below. All right, and there's the unknown. There's still the unknown. There's that full moon energy. Very beautiful. You know, cups running over, a reunion of some sort. You know, boyfriend, girlfriend. I see a fairy in the deck. So, and then cup, like, you know, that dream again, because I just, and just like a lot of love energy, a lot of water energy here too. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to get some clarifiers for the earth sign. Let's see if we can have some certain energies, or if we can know any certain characters that are in this this play. You know, life is like, it's like a game, you know, like they say the Matrix. It's like a movie sometimes. So you kind of just have to see, like, is this your turn to be on TV, you know, kind of thing, you know? Okay, for the earth energy, please. The female earth energy. What do we have? What's the card for? Oh, goodness gracious. All right, well, we have 3 things come out. We had the King of Wands, the 6 of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. But the 3 of Swords was in the middle. So I feel like with this King of Wands energy, King of Wands is normally people that have birthdays between July 13th and August 12th. So this could be Leo energy, Taurus Leo energy, okay? Could be, yeah, I think so. And then you have this 3 of Swords. So I feel like with the 3 of Swords energy, this is heartbreaks. These are lessons learned. But then you have the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is the card of a warrior. And you have a lion. So I feel like there was a lot of growth with these cards here, because it doesn't really, you know, time is illusion. So it could, you know, you see the growth either way you look at it, okay? Depends on what piece of the puzzle you put together first, you know? So I feel like, you know, there was some healing going on, maybe from a 3-party situation. The death of certain behaviors that the divine feminine or the feminine energy let go of. And this is standing in your power. This is more balance. This is also victory. This is triumph. This is, you know, job well done. And this is, you know, strength. This I see a lot of strength with the lions in the card too. Okay, and it could be some Leo energy too that you're taking on, or have Leo, a preponderance of Leo in your chart. But with this 3 of Swords energy, I feel like there were some karmic lessons that had to be learned, and whether they be good or bad. But I feel like you're still standing. I feel like you were kneeling. The feminine energy was at a kneel. You know, maybe fell down during some situations, but got back up, fought a good war, maybe internally with the sword energy, mental situations, maybe some depression, and you know, abandonment issues as well, some death of the old self, ego, death of the ego. And now you're sitting in the 6 of Wands energy, which is the earth energy, or excuse me, fire energy. But I just see a lot of earth in the card, and I feel like the 6 of Wands is harmony, it's peace, it's balance, and again, it's triumph, it's strength, it's job well done. Okay, so I feel like that was the feminine's energy, and now we're gonna see what the masculine's air reconciliation for the masculine. But oh, at the bottom of the deck now we have the Emperor. Okay, so this is a card of, you know, been through it all, and this is the crown. This is the creme de la creme. You know, this is also Aries in energy as well. Okay, but let's get 3. I'm gonna split the deck, and then we're gonna ask for masculine energy with the air sign reconciliation. Can we have clarification with the male air energy? Okay, anything else? Okay, so again, oh, three cards. Wow. 10 of Swords, 6 of Swords, and the Emperor. Oh, the Emperor came back out. Wow. So that was a really strong energy. Okay. So I feel like with these cards here, the 6 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords, I'm gonna discern and put these in the order that I want to put them in. But I feel like with this, it's like the the masculine energy and had a lot of air, a lot of mental things to do. Like, because the Emperor, this, because this was already, I already talked about this before. I feel like the Emperor energy, like, I feel like the masculine might have thought he had it all together at some point, but then didn't have that true love, and had to do a lot of mental, went through a lot of mental strife himself, you know. Um, had to let go of some situations. You see, the 6 of Swords, she's like dropping the swords basically and walking away, and just cutting losses, and again having that ego death too, and just having, maybe been backstabbed, maybe been betrayed. Um, but I feel like the masculine, you know, actually it was 10 of Swords, it was 10 of Swords, so I can read it both ways. So I feel like like he was down as well. The masculine energy was down, got up, dropped the swords, and then came back into this Emperor energy. Okay, and this could be Aries. There's a preponderance of Aries with the Emperor, but I feel like, there had to be a balance. There had to be a death, an ego death as well. And I feel like, the masculine's going to come more into the masculine energy now. Okay, some masculines might have been a little wishy-washy, might have been unsure of themselves, might have been had their own issues of fear and of rejection, and of, maybe they had some really bad relationships in the past, because this is the same person feeling like they're stabbed in the back, but then they get up, and they drop them swords, because they're like, you know what, I don't want this type of energy. I don't want this to keep going this way. And then they take on this Emperor energy, and it's like, it's a powerful energy. It's like because again, the Emperor kind of was here and here. So I feel like with this Emperor energy, like, they went from thinking they had it all and had to be sure of themselves, had to stand in their own power, and to get some confidence. I feel like they needed some confidence. I feel like they needed to get their swag together. I feel like they needed to become spiritually enlightened as well, and kind of come into understanding the occult and the mysticism of being with a twin flame energy. And now that they have that, and they feel like they have control of themselves, their emotions, and kind of have, maybe they've been getting dreams and daydreaming about a certain person. Maybe it's this sword energy from the past, that they possibly have been trying to, or couldn't get out of their head, and maybe they're going to come towards this energy now. So they could be coming towards a female with a female earth sign, or a female with earth and air in her chart. Okay, so it could be your moon sign has the air. Okay, and then your earth sign has the sun. Okay, that's just kind of what I'm getting right now. Yeah, that's what I feel like. Yep, but I feel like they could be coming towards you, um, 4 weeks, 4 days, 4 hours, forever. I kind of feel like this could be a really strong, loving, because, like I said, I feel like he's the Emperor in this card. And I feel like you're the Lioness with this King of Wands energy. And like I said, the King of Wands energy usually is like a July 13th to August 12th uh, birthday energy, okay? And let's just see. I don't know. I just see a lot of enlightenment. I just see death, and then I see lifting with the birds. I see resurrection, basically. okay, and letting go of things that no longer serve them. So this is definitely the divine masculine energy, or the masculine side of the energies. Um, because I said this, remember I said this is the active one. This is what's moving. This is moving. Whereas the feminine energy is kind of just standing in their truth, standing in their power, and they're waiting. Okay, I feel like the divine feminine is waiting patiently, you know, for this energy to come towards. And when the emperor says, the emperor goes, and when the emperor energy, because that's like an Aries energy, what they want is what they want. They become very aggressive. Okay, y'all know about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this, and I'm going to see what the angel answers have for any messages as far as time, or any messages for the divine feminine energies for flirting and calling in their soulmate for divine feminine energy. Please, thank you so much, angels, for divine feminine. Okay, so we have look for a sign. So this is the divine feminine energy. Look for a sign. I feel like with this card, this is also the magician. I see the magician in here too. Okay, because they got the right hand up, got the staff. I feel like with this energy, look for a sign. I feel like you can ask your guides to give you, maybe ask your love angels, like, you know what, give me a sign that my masculine, that there is a divine masculine coming towards me, you know? Or maybe the sign is someone's going to flirt with you. And then that's going to be the person that sparks something in you, okay? I mean, because it's going to be like this. It's a fast energy, you guys. Like, whenever the divine masculine comes in with this emperor energy and this reconciliation, it's like they're mentally already together. The emperor's already mentally together. He's not like the king of cups energy, where, you know, he could be, or the knight of cup energy, slow moving. The emperor commands. He's a shot caller. Okay, so once that energy comes towards you, that sign, you're gonna know it. It's gonna hit you like straight in the head, or it's gonna hit you like lightning, and it's gonna be like rainbows and unicorns and all types of stuff. You know, it's gonna be very blissful. It's going to be very amazing. Amazing, okay? So let's ask for the divine masculine. Divine masculine, air energy with reconciliation. We were reconsider, okay? So this is sword energy as well. So I'm going to, and then at the bottom of the deck, it's no need to worry. No need to worry. So I kind of feel like that goes with looking for a sign and to reconsider. So if the divine masculine is, because you have reconciliation, so I mean, wow, look at this, you guys. Reconciliation and reconsider. I feel like someone from your past is returning to your life. So they're going to reconsider. You might already know the divine masculine. Or the divine masculine already knows you, or that's some past life energy. Like that sign, when that lightning bolt hits, it's going to be like, wow, like I maybe you don't know them, but you feel like that energy is like deja vu. Maybe that's what it's going to be like deja vu. But you're going to flirt with this person, and again, you're balanced. They're balanced with the Emperor energy. You're balanced with the Six of Wands energy. Y'all then both had some past life relationships, some crap that's happened in the past. And I'll had some ego death situations, but I feel like the divine masculine is going to actually come towards you, towards the divine feminine, okay? But this reconciliation, I feel like with these cards here, that's that air energy, that spiritual, like, bam, like that's the one. She's the one. Like if they have any doubt, this reconsider is like, no, you go for it. Like if they ask themselves, like if they like have doubt or second guess themselves, I feel like the sword energy is going to be like, that's, as soon as they see that person, they're going to finally take on their emperor energy and come towards you. Because that reconsider card, that's kind of like reconciliation. Or again, someone from the past, they might reconsider someone that they thought they weren't attracted to, or maybe they shot their shot and missed or something, but now they didn't, it's kind of like Stella got her groove back kind of thing, or the 40-year-old version. Like, I just feel like this person's going to come towards this divine feminine, and they're not going to want to play too many games with that emperor energy. They're going to want to have some type of union, some type of commitment, and They might not take no for an answer with that Aries energy. I'm just saying. Okay, so let me just look and see what reconsider means in here. It says there's an element of your plan that should be reevaluated. Take some time to really go through your project or proposal thoroughly. Share your intentions with a trusted friend or advisor who can give you objective feedback. Ask your angels for guidance. So I feel like when they ask their angels for guidance, bam. Like y'all might flirt and it might hit you before it hits him, but once it hits him, like I feel like the divine masculine is going to make contact with you, or he's going to meet you or come into your area, your space, okay? Because again, that his energy is moving where yours is passive, okay? So I feel like that his energy is going to come towards you, and that's going to be a sign, because you're going to be like, something in your heart is going to be like, ring, you know, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, like I feel like I've met this person before. And then once y'all start really might have a conversation, like something, his angels are gonna talk to him and be like, she's the one, calling in your soulmate. And I feel like this is something that both divine masculine and divine feminine can or should or will be doing or are doing. Okay, so I just, yeah, I feel like that reconsidering, that reconciliation, I feel like those just mean that there might be a second chance. Life is sometimes always about second chances. It's so funny how, like I said, and at the bottom of the deck, no need to worry. So if before the divine masculine didn't have confidence, and if the divine feminine didn't have self-esteem, I feel like now you're both like, you know who you are, and it's like no need to worry. Okay, so let's see what else. I want to do something a little different, and I kind of want to see what I want to see. I want to use the life purpose goals just to make a little fun out of it. I want to see like what could be the life purpose goal of the feminine. Just kind of see like, and of the masculine. Just to kind of see like if it gives me any type of insight or intuition on what type of scenario will happen when you guys come into contact with each other. So for the divine feminine energy, can I get a card of energy or situation for the divine feminine energy? Angels, I wanted divine feminine journey information. Divine feminine energy, please. Thank you. Oh, woo. Okay. All right. Okay. So we have some scenarios here. So could meet this person. You could meet him in the library. You could meet him at school. Justice, I feel like you could meet him at the courthouse, or maybe you're just getting through some justice issue. I feel like Libra energy is with that card too. And then travel. So I feel like you could be traveling towards this. I feel like this energy is gonna be traveling towards you. Maybe you meet him at the airport. Okay, but I feel like the first move is going to be made by the masculine, okay? But maybe you're at the airport, maybe you're at school, maybe it's something when you're going to have maybe you have children, and maybe you're dropping your kids off at school. Maybe you meet them at a library, maybe you meet them at Barnes and Noble. I just feel like something with books and school is really strong energy. Maybe you meet them. Yeah, so I mean that's kind of what I feel for the divine feminine. Maybe you're a teacher, divine feminine. Maybe you're a stewardess. Maybe you work at the airport. Maybe you work in the law library. Maybe you are an attorney. Maybe you're a librarian. Or maybe you're I feel like you could be a teacher of some sort, or maybe again meeting them at a school. You could be a Libra energy or have a Libra preponderance in your chart. And I believe I said that too. Yep. Yeah, maybe I feel like you could possibly meet them at the airport. Maybe you're going to go for the holidays. Maybe you're going somewhere. or maybe you're coming in from flying in from somewhere and you meet someone and your eyes lock, and that could be the person. And then again with this teaching energy, maybe there's your children that are involved. Maybe you're taking your kids, dropping your kids off at school. Maybe you're on the way back from dropping them off. Maybe you're taking them to school. Maybe during like a recital or something. Maybe you need to meet another parent. Again, maybe at the library, Barnes and Nobles, something with books could be a strong energy too. Okay, so this is where I feel like the divine feminine might meet her divine masculine. And now I want to see where the divine masculine might meet his divine feminine. Okay, so it depends on like what energy you're picking up on more. Okay, divine masculine, what life journey will the divine masculine meet his divine feminine? Where will the divine masculine meet? Okay, so, okay, well, I feel like the divine masculine may have some children or want a family. That's what I'm getting from that message. I feel like you might meet this, your divine masculine, or divine masculine might meet you at the gym. I feel like the divine masculine is going to be a little one more balanced. I feel like with the sensitivity card. I feel like you could meet him maybe at church, maybe at some like a crystal clearing class. I go to those. I see guys all the time. But I feel like somewhere where you go buy, maybe if you're into buying crystals, maybe you meet him where you're gonna go buy crystals. Maybe you meet him at the lake. I feel like children are involved. I feel like near water is very strong. I feel like he could probably, the divine masculine could probably meet his divine feminine at a gym studio, yoga studio, or some type of fitness studio. You know, there's a lot of people trying to stay in shape during the winter time. But I feel like the divine masculine is very active and sensitive too now. So I feel like with the sensitivity card that he's going to express the way he feels like really quickly. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like, again, there's a lot of movement in these pictures here. So I feel like the divine masculine could meet his divine feminine, like I said, at a gym, somewhere where he's active, where something where he's like in his true nature and he's like comfortable, and then he might see you, and he might come towards you and speak to you. And again, he might actually like your children. He might actually speak to your kids, or he might like kids and you have children, or vice versa. But I feel like this is, you'll both be guided to each other when this happens. And like also the divine masculine, I feel like he's had his chakras cleared, his sacral's definitely cleared, and he's had some enlightenment, and he's got a soul. Everything's popping on his chakras. Okay, so if you guys are resonating at the same vibration, then it's gonna click. Because like with this look for a sign, it's from divine when it comes. Bam. You know, and the sword energy with that reconsider, he might think like, oh, can I do this? But bam, he's gonna know. Yes, he's gonna know. And it's gonna be like a light bulb went off in his head. Okay, the divine masculine. And you know, there's emotion here with that water. So again, and just being really well balanced and expressing their emotions, because before, a lot of if you had already met before in this life, I feel like the divine masculine, maybe there was an attraction, maybe y'all had flirted in the past, but I feel like he didn't express himself completely. So I feel like with the reconciliation card, I feel like when he comes back around, he's not going to let you get away. He's going to run towards you. And with this family card, it's like he's got his arms reached out. Like, I accept all of this, you know. So if you have children, maybe you have 2 kids, maybe he has one, you have one. Maybe that's what also brings y'all together, because you could possibly meet, like I said, at the school, or dealing with children, or again in this exercising card. So maybe you're going to be trying to get more into shape, you know, with that strength card. Maybe you're going to be building strength, because I see the lion. So I feel like maybe you're going to be going to the gym more, and maybe you flirt with this guy or whatever. Again, you might have met him before, but when y'all see each other, it's going to feel like y'all know each other. And I just feel like he's going to be more before the divine feminine normally, oh, you're the chaser, but now it's like the divine masculine is going to come towards you and you're not going to run, and he's just going to come towards you. He's going to court you, not chase you. Okay, I mean, it might be a little bit of that, but you're not running. Okay, you're passive, you're not running. Okay, in this flirt card, you're chill, you're right there. He gonna slide up on you. Okay, that's how I feel about it. He gonna know, and y'all gonna it's gonna be beautiful, you know. And I feel like you both had some situations that y'all had the dark night, because the air and earth energies are you normally the darker energies, and then the cups and the fire energy are normally the more positive energies. So I feel like the dark night, the darker energies, you've been through that, and now it's like, because everything's like bright. Everything's like the future's bright. You know, y'all both had to go within, and do some soul searching, and get with your spirit guides, your angels. And if you're into like watching like, you know, YouTube channels, I feel like he might be into it, or you might think like, oh, that's cool. Like I'd be interested in that. Like you're not gonna feel like you have to be fake. You could be real with this person, okay? And that's how you're gonna know that. Look for that sign, is you're gonna know, because if you're at the gym working out and this man comes towards you and you look with the way you look and you may not feel confident about yourself, he's still gonna come for you. So that's gonna be a sign for you to go, you know what, I don't have to hide who I am, because he's seeing me at my worst, you know. And you're gonna be working at something. There's goals, and you guys can create some goals together. So yeah, I just feel like with that card, that's kind of where the divine masculine is going to meet his feminine, okay? Hope that wasn't too lengthy, y'all. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, where am I at? 22 minutes. Okay, let me do these daily cards, and I hope I'm not mooning y'all, because I'm like doing this naked. I love doing it naked. My readings naked, you know, just the naked truth, basically, okay, y'all? So I'm going to just kind of do a daily message out of my, what deck is this? I don't remember what deck this is. But all my spirit messages, okay? So thank you, Spirit, for the messages that are clear and concise. What do we have for messages for the divine feminine, the feminine energy, the feminine earth energy, feminine earth energy, feminine earth energy, feminine earth energy, feminine earth energy. Okay. What do we have for the feminine earth energy? Thank you so much for the messages. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I get a lot of threes. It's like, wow, we got a lot of threes. Okay, so self-love. So the divine feminine has been working on self-love, stay connected, and forgiveness. Okay, so these are just going to resonate with y'all. Stay connected to your who you are. Don't forget who you are. Don't get lost. You know, getting with the masculine and losing yourself against it. Stay with yourself. Love yourself. Always love yourself. Always put yourself first. Self-love, forgiveness, okay? Maybe forgiving some childhood issues. Maybe you have to forgive your kids. Maybe they have to forgive you. Maybe you need to forgive yourself. And then staying connected. So I just feel like this is staying connected with Source and staying patient, and just knowing that, it's always good to take time for yourself. Always stay connected to yourself in that self-love card, okay? So I feel like those are going to be like the cards for the divine feminine, and then for the divine masculine. These are daily. These are things you need to work on daily, you guys, okay? It's not just like, oh, I'm just going to work on it just today. No, you need to work on this and even after your divine masculine comes in, okay? Because even when you're getting flowers and things are blossoming, make sure you're still nurturing yourself. Make sure you're still, you know what, I have a plant in my house, and it wasn't doing so well. So I made that plant me. So I would nurture it more. And if I don't water it, I feel like I'm dying, okay? So I have a plant in my house, and it's me. And now that plant is blossoming. So make sure you just take care of yourself. Always check in with yourself and take care of yourself. Don't lose yourself in a relationship, okay? I feel like that what that card's saying, and with that stay connected and forgiveness, is forgive the past. With that Three of Swords energy, keep moving forward, and just know that things happen for a reason, okay? For the Divine Masculine, do we have daily messages? Okay. Divine Masculine. Okay. Wow, they got quite a few too. Okay. So they got hello from heaven. So I feel like with that, the reconciliation, I feel like they're going to be heaven sent when they come towards the divine feminine, saying hello from heaven, a child's love. So I feel like they have love for your children, and they have their own children possibly with that card. Be proud. I feel like this is them having the courage to come forward and to set aside their own situations. They had their ego death. They had to have their self-esteem as well, and then intuitive nudges. So I feel like, again, with that reconsideration and just kind of going through these the deaths of cycles, bad cycles in the past, and that reconsider, I feel like they're going to get some intuitive nudges to know to come towards you, because like I said, divine feminine, that sign, look for a sign. Okay, and I feel like this look for a sign card is for both, because it's like coming one way towards you. Okay, so I feel like that's the divine masculine energy coming towards you, letting you know, and the intuitive nudges, and that means that no need to worry. So they're going to get a nudge, or their intuition is going to tell them that this is the one, basically. Okay. All right, you guys. So I hope that resonates with someone. Please like, subscribe, leave comments, share, download for later, like, click the bell. I'm new, but I enjoy doing this, and it really means a lot to me that I'm helping someone come in connection with themselves and with others. So leave any type of comment. I do love feedback, and I'll talk to you soon.